Time to catch up on the business news of the day with Madison Reedy. Madison, so Air New Zealand and Virgin Airlines, they're parting company. Why? What's going on and what are they up to?
They've officially split, and this was caused by Air New Zealand. Air New Zealand ended their code share alliance, which had been going on for actually 7 years. So what they were doing were feeding each other's passengers onto some other flights across the Tasman. Sometimes if you were on an Air New Zealand flight, you'd actually jump onto a Virgin aircraft when you turned up at the airport. So that won't happen anymore. So Air New Zealand said about a month ago that it thinks it's got big enough for its own boots and it's going to tackle Australia alone, that it has enough staff there and enough of a kind of brand market share there so it can go it alone there. So it's doing that now, but there's no tears on Virgin's side of this. I've spoken to Virgin Australia and they've said that they're upping their game. So with every ticket that you would buy on a Virgin flight now from across the Tasman or within New Zealand, you would get a meal, a movie, onboard Wi-Fi. So they're really going for quality.
Full service.
You're getting full service, exactly, but they're also upping quantity. So both airlines, as a result, have upped their capacity on Trans-Tasman routes by 15%.
Here's the thing, people listening to this, what they want to know is, am I going to get cheaper flights? Is it going to make any difference?
An analyst says yes. So when there's more competition in any market, typically to attract as many customers as you'd like or want to get and get more revenue, you typically do have to lower fares. And I even put that to a transport analyst. It was Andy Bowley from Forsyth Bar. I said to him, even though Virgin would obviously have to invest more and spend more on in-flight meals and movies and offering all of those services, they expect that airfares will still drop.
Okay, let's move on to Sky Television. It has won a court case. Now, this is against an internet streaming service. So what, this is in essence people kind of pinching Sky's product via decoders, is it?
Yes, so what this case was against, Sky brought this against MyBox, which are set-top boxes called Kodi boxes. So try not to get too technical here, but it's not necessarily like your Netflix or something. It's kind of more similar to your, like a Skybox almost. You plug it in, but what this one does is it connects to the internet. So it's not necessarily its own channel or service or anything like that. It just gives you a way to stream other content. And some of that content that was being streamed was pirated, hence why Sky took it to court. So they took them to court under the Fair Trading Act and said that what you're doing is illegal here. We think that you've breached the Fair Trading Act, particularly because they were promoting it as a legal thing to buy.
Right, that was my question. So did viewers who are watching via this mean think it was legit?
Well, we haven't spoken to all of the customers, so we don't necessarily know that, but the High Court has ruled that MyBox was selling these in ways that consumers could have been misled or deceived into thinking they were legal. Some of the evidence was pretty overwhelming in Sky's favour as well. There were some interesting social media posts and also website posts posted on MyBox's website there, one which said it's 100% legal, also never pay for Sky again. But there is more to come.
Yeah, so they're claiming damages, are they?
Yeah, they're going for compensation, which we expect will be about at least 1.4 million. Sky then says that they've also taken about $570,000 off them and lost business every month since July.
Well, those are big figures, aren't they? Okay, what's been happening on the market today?
Actually ended up slightly higher, 0.5%. That's 47 points to close at 8,616 points tonight. Sky TV's share price actually rose slightly, 2% to $2.30 on that High Court judgment there. New Zealand dollar rose slightly too, 65.3 US cents, 92 Australian, and buying at 50.9 British pence tonight.
And New Zealand dollar, where are we finishing up?
That's it there.
Oh, that's it. Sorry, I just missed the last bit.
Do you want it again?
Yeah, go on. What was it?
65.3 US cents.
65.3, yeah, gotcha. Thanks, Madison. Madison Reedy with all your business news.